Objection. Hearing none, consideration is in order.
May we request the Secretary to read the title?
Secretary will read the title of the measure.
Resolution expressing the profound sympathy and sincere condolences of the Senate of the Philippines on the death of the first female governor of Lanao del Sur, Princess Tarhata Alonto Lucman.
May we recognize our distinguished colleague from Zambales and the Republic of the Philippines, no other than Senator Richard J. Gordon, to sponsor the measure.
Senator Richard Gordon is recognized to sponsor the measure.
Thank you, Mr. President, and I appreciate your patience, along with my good friend, the Majority Floor Leader. Please do not mind the comments and wisecracks of the gentleman from Aurora. He always enjoys giving a bad time. In any case, Mr. President, I just would like to say that some resolutions have to be done. And today we're talking about Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, stalwart citizens of the country who serve the Congress, who serve as local governments, and who had passed on. So, pinakiusapan ko po, ako ang sisihin nyo dito sa huli na gawin na natin Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, yung mga resolution natin para in one day the Senate pass Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao resolutions for sons of Luzon, sons of Visayas, and daughters of Mindanao. Mr. President, I rise today to ask the Senate to condole and express our deepest sympathies and prayers for Princess Tarhata Alonto Lucman. I believe most of us know her. She's an affiliate leader, distinguished politician, loving wife to renowned Muslim figure and congressman. I'm sure some of us know him, Sultan Rashid Lucman. Mother to 7 children, including former Vice Governor of Lanao del Sur, Normala Alonto Lucman, and former Vice Governor of the Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao, Datu Harun al-Rashid Alonto Lucman Jr. Carrying on to Philippine Ambassador to Saudi Arabia, Attorney Adnan V. Alonto, and Marantao Municipal Mayor Akira Alonto, Grand Aunt to Governor of Lanao del Sur, Mamintal Bombit Alonto Adyong, Congressman for the 1st District of Lanao del Sur, Ansarudin Alonto Adyong, Congressman for the 2nd District of Lanao del Sur, Yazir Alonto Balindong, and Bangsamoro Transition Authority Parliament Member Ziaur Rahman Adyong, and great aunt to Vice Governor of Lanao del Sur, Mohammed Khalid Rakin Adyong, and a protective matriarch of the Alonto Lucman Political Alliance, who passed away at the age of 94 on February 26, 2021 at Amay Pakpak Medical Center in Marawi. Mr. President, Princess Tarhata was born in Jitsian Ramain, Lanao, which is now called Lanao del Sur, on 26 June 1926. Princess Tarhata hailed from a family of political leaders, as her father, Sultan Alauya Alonto, had served as delegate from Lanao to the Philippine Constitutional Convention of 1935, and the first Maranao to be elected senator under the Philippine Commonwealth in 1935. Her eldest brother, lawyer Ahmad Domaco Alonto, whom I privileged to be a fraternity brother in Upsilon, became congressman in 1953 and senator in 1955, apart from the fact that he was a delegate of the Constitutional Convention in 1971 and also a member of the Constitutional Commission of 1986. Of course, her older brother, Sheikh Abdul Gafur Makdi Alonto, also a lawyer, was elected the first governor of Lanao del Sur in 1953, who earlier served as Commissioner of National Integration and appointed Philippine ambassador to Libya and other Muslim countries. Under the American tutelage, Mr. President, in the 1930s, public education was finally given free for everyone. And Princess Tarhata was personally tutored and handled by American teachers, notably her adopted mother, a certain Mrs. Spencer, who was part of the Thomasites sent by the United States to conduct humanitarian work in the Philippines. Later, she was able to pursue public education, and within 1 year of attending school in her hometown, she was accelerated to grade 4 at the age of 6 years. Whereas before her untimely demise, Princess Tarhata was elected and became the first female governor of Lanao del Sur, where her invaluable work as governor resulted to strengthen equal rights for more women, inclusion of Lanao del Sur in the list of 22 pilot provinces of the Provincial Development Assistance Program, PDAP, a joint undertaking of the national government and the United States AID, Agency for International Development, to enhance agricultural production as part of the national government's Green Revolution project and institutionalize performance-based budget planning process, thereby removing the illegal practice of the office and giving commissions before funds could be released. Well, Christian relations were peaceful and strong. Princess Tarhata respected the Christian festivities and church practices and supported the national government's Balik Baril program, where civilians and rebels were encouraged to turn in their guns in exchange for their fare to go to the pilgrimage in the holy lands of Mecca and Medina. And Princess Tarhata helped find solutions to settle clan wars in famous Rido, even using her personal savings to settle vendetta or Rido and make rebels and soldiers cease fire. Whereas in 1975, when the country was under martial rule, Princess Tarhata was unceremoniously removed as governor of Lanao del Sur, and her family became exiles in Saudi Arabia after the People Power Revolution. And in September 1986, she returned to the Philippines and officially replaced Lanao del Sur Governor Said Amin Pangarungan as OIC Governor of Lanao del Sur. After serving her term as Lanao del Sur's appointed chief executive, Princess Tarhata continued to accept the role of a vendetta or Rido settler. Mr. President, Princess Tarhata also aided in the release of kidnapped nuns in Marawi City in 1986. Her years of dedication to public service will never be forgotten by being an active negotiator and mover of peace and development in Mindanao, and by declaring to all Muslims and Christians that Islam is peace. Princess Tarhata indeed is a woman leader, politician, pioneer, and peace negotiator. I would say she paved the way for leaders like our own Senators Grace Poe and Senator Riza Ontiveros, Nancy Binay, and Pia Cayetano, and Lilia de Lima, Mr. President. And also Cynthia Villar, who would all... now, therefore, I would now like to ask that we resolve, as it is hereby resolved, by the Senate of the Philippines, to express his profound sympathy and sincere condolences on the passing of the first female governor of Lanao del Sur, whom I had the privilege of meeting not too very long ago, several times. She was lobbying for tourism and lobbying for certain bills here in the Senate. I would like to resolve that a copy of this resolution be furnished to her bereaved family, Mr. President. I would like to ask the Senate to pass this resolution with apologies to all for the delays, but it had to be because today is a day for the sons of Luzon and Visayas and for the granddaughter of Mindanao. Thank you very much, Mr. President.
Majority Leader.
Thank you, Mr. President. Indeed, the life of Princess Tarhata Alonto Lucman is well documented, and her achievements in helping the people of Lanao del Sur is beyond reproach, Mr. President. So, Mr. President, with the permission of Senator Gordon, may we make all can we make all the members of the Senate as co-sponsors of the measure, Mr. President? Could we get a thumbs up from our dear colleague? Yes, Mr. President. Thank you very much. With that, Mr. President, I move that we adopt Senate Resolution number 665. I so move.
Any objection? Hearing none. Senate Resolution 665 is hereby adopted.